Hello and welcome to the July 2017 MTFR Monthly Update. We'd like to start this month introducing you to new volunteer and career staff members that participated in the July 10th orientation session. Julia Rice comes to us from Palmyra Fire, where she is a volunteer. She will be riding at Station 201 as a new duty crew member. Nate Harner comes to us from the Elizabethtown Fire Department. Nate will be riding at Station 204 as a duty crew member. Renee Reilly joins us as an administrative member at Station 207. She will also be a future QRS member. Steve Ginder joins us as a new part-time employee. Steve works full-time in the City of Reading Fire Department. Josh Winters is another new part-time employee. Josh works full-time for the Harrisburg Bureau of Fire. Aldo Morelli also works full-time as a captain for the Harrisburg Bureau of Fire and joins us as a new part-time employee. And Seth Freeburn is also a new part-time employee. Seth works full-time in the District of Columbia. Also for this month, under personnel notes, we would like to officially announce and welcome our 3 new full-time staff members that were approved in this year's budget. Our first 2 full-time staff members here will be Kurt Reinert and Matt Barnes, who both have been working for us part-time since last year. Matt and Kurt have accepted those full-time positions. They are currently working day work for the next few weeks, doing some training items and administrative work. And on Sunday, August 6th, they will start their 24-hour shift rotations. They will be working 24-48 shifts with Kelly days during the week, and again, those shift rotations will start on August 6th. We'd also like to announce our 3rd full-time hire, Tyler Fleming, who comes to us as a volunteer from Rohrerstown and is also a Millersville University student. Tyler will be starting his shift rotations later this fall and will come to us at the end of August after completing a college internship before he starts day work assignment here. We'll give you a little more information next month on Tyler once we have him up and running. Some fleet notes for this month. First, Truck 204, the new Truck 204, is at Glick's, the dealership, getting equipment mounted. We were lucky enough to get a quick slot there to have equipment mounted, so hopefully we'll see that vehicle here in very early August with all the equipment mounted so that it does not have to go back to Glick's when we'll begin our driver training. The structural engines are continuing their yearly rotation of state inspection, pump testing, and pump maintenance, so we'll see those periodically out of service at Glick's in the next month until that is done. Engine 208 did have a blown radiator hose over the past weekend, so that has been repaired and that unit is back in service. And we're also again seeing some turbo issues with Squad 204, so that unit may ultimately be out of service again for a short period of time while it goes back to the dealership. Some training notes for this month. August 19 and 20 are our next 2 8-hour sessions with Traditions Training. That again is ground ladder work, banger ladder work, and tiller driving operation. Those are 8-hour day classes, so please see Captain Bezick to get yourself signed up for those. Also with the new Truck 204, we have Mike Wilbur coming back in again to do a 16-hour class, which is pretty specific to driver operators and tillermen for the ladder truck. That will be September 16 and 17, and again, Captain Bezick has a sign-up sheet for that, so please see him to get your name on there. Also, important note for Monday night training on Monday, August 7th, we have a Norfolk Southern Rail representative coming in to give us a training class, followed by a tour of the rail yard on Harrisburg Pike, so please make sure that you get to that training that evening. Some real quick pre-fire survey notes for this month. Work continues on the Belmont project, the Crossings project on Harrisburg Pike, and also the Subaru dealership at Manheim Pike and Delp Road. We'll give you some further updates next month, but work does continue there. Also in the 207 local, we have 2 new residential developments that are now moving dirt. Again, both in the 207 local. One is Stonehenge Estates, which will connect Stonehenge Drive to Buckwalder Road, which is directly next to Ridenball Elementary. So site work is underway there to put 2 new streets in and hook those developments together. Also, work has now started on Sunset Ridge Phase 2. Sunset Ridge is accessed off of Ecker Drive, and you can see that from Petersburg Road just west of the Nessville Community Park. So site work has begun there to put 2 new roads in, again, at this time only accessible from Ecker Drive, not from Petersburg Road. The first foundation for the first home is also going up in there, so please make note of that. To finish this month, just a note on driving. We've had some driving issues here over the past 4, 6, 8 weeks that probably need a little bit of attention from the perspective of, number one, slow down. We have a large number of qualified drivers here in the MTFR system, and the vast majority of those drivers are excellent, cautious drivers, and we appreciate that. We do have some folks that we've noticed that are getting a little excessive on the speed. So again, I'm only going to say it once, slow down. There is no need here for excessive speed driving through the township, especially going to emergency calls. We have SOPs in place here that dictate how we should drive, how we should approach and deal with intersections. So what we need to ask, again, is slow down and drive cautiously. Also, take your time and pay attention to what you're doing. We've had some incidents, again, in the last 4 to 6 weeks that absolutely did not need to occur. We've had people driving over wheel chalks. We have people scuffing tires on curbs. We have people rubbing apparatus against the side of the apparatus bay, either pulling in or pulling out. Again, all of this is probably caused because people just need to slow down, focus on what you're doing, and use due caution. So please, take that warning to heart. Slow down, be careful with the apparatus, and be safe. That's all for this month. We'll see you again in early August for a special update. Stay safe.